Hi, Slater Crusaders. So real quick, if you're just tuning in, last week I had 5 different conversations with very educated and well-informed people who didn't know these kind of basic terms that are being thrown out there and really explain everything that we're seeing right now. So I just want to take a couple minutes here and go through maybe I think we got 9 here, 9 of the most basic terms of the woke cult that exists right now. So we just did woke, Marxism, Frankfurt School, intersectionality, that was the one I forgot, and critical theory. Okay, so let's do a couple more. White fragility. White fragility is easy. This is the belief that all white people are racist at our core because of our white supremacist culture. So you are racist. There's nothing you can do about it. That's starting point 1. Robin DiAngelo, author of White Fragility, she noticed that, shockingly, when she told people, you're racist, they had a defensive reaction to it. They'd say things like, no, I'm not. And she claimed that reaction, that fragility, is proof of their racism. That's the double bind. So there's white fragility. You can't win. It's total garbage. Anti-racist. This is a very important one. So the most popular book right now is White Fragility. The second most popular book is How to Be an Anti-Racist. You see this all the time. This is the leading idea in your workplace. And by the way, we don't have time to do it now, but we'll do it another day. And Jordan Peterson talks a bit about this. These postmodernists and these Marxists, they're not going for the high level control of our government, of the federal government. They're not doing that because they'll never do that. What they're trying to do is take over more of the middle management of our life, which has much more control over your life than the federal government even does. And the way they're doing it now is through HR departments, through these DIE seminars, diversity, inclusion, equity. So anyway, we'll talk about that another day. But anti-racist is one of these things that you're definitely going to hear about because it sounds nice, right? Racist, bad. I want to be anti a bad thing. So I want to be an anti-racist. Well, hold on. Anti-racist means a very specific thing. It doesn't mean anti the bad thing. It's a very specific thing. You have to actively act in specific progressive ways. You have to actively support specific progressive policies, all so that we can have a racial equity of outcome. That's the big point here. To be anti-racist is to support whatever it takes to get an equity in outcome. So that's what equity is in woke speak. It doesn't mean equality of opportunity, it means equality of outcome. We used to believe in American equality of opportunity, but to be an anti-racist means equality of outcome, meaning the proportional, you have to have the demographically proportional correct number of, let's say, black people in every profession or in every position of leadership or your church, which is something we're going to talk about tomorrow specifically. All the way down the line, right? So everything has to be equal in every single way, which is an impossible thing. But I mean, when has that ever stopped a communist? Wow, that was deep and insightful. I want more of that. Like, subscribe, get more.